Every great story has a beginning, a spark that sets everything in motion, a moment when the ordinary transforms into something extraordinary. For Chelsie Hightower, that story begins in the heart of Orem, Utah. She was the youngest of 6 children and the only girl in a bustling household filled with 5 energetic brothers. Growing up in such a lively family meant Chelsie was never far from adventure or a little friendly competition. Surrounded by boys, Chelsie quickly learned to be tough and resilient. She kept up with her brothers, wrestling, racing, and holding her own in every game. These early days shaped her fearless spirit and taught her the value of perseverance. But amid the chaos, Chelsie discovered her own world, a place where she could escape, dream, and truly be herself. Dance became her sanctuary, her secret language, and the way she found her voice. At just 9 years old, Chelsie took her first big step by enrolling at Center Stage Dance Studio. There, she trained alongside future stars like Derek and Julianne Howe, surrounded by young dancers who shared her passion and drive. Even as a child, Chelsie's dedication set her apart. While other kids played outside or relaxed after school, she was in the studio, practicing for hours, pouring her heart into every movement and every step. For Chelsie, dance wasn't just a hobby, it was her calling. In a busy household, it became her way to express herself, to shine, and to carve out a space that was entirely her own. In that Utah studio, Chelsea's relentless work ethic and passion for dance laid the foundation for everything that would follow. Every stretch, every rehearsal, every moment of doubt and triumph built her into the dancer she would become. Her journey didn't begin on a grand stage or under bright lights, but in the quiet, determined choice to dance every single day, proving that greatness often starts with a simple, unwavering dream. Chelsea's big break came with So You Think You Can Dance, a show that would change the course of her life forever. Stepping onto that stage, she was no longer just a hopeful dancer from Utah. She was about to become a household name. On national television, her technical skill and raw emotion made her a sensation almost overnight. Each week, she pushed herself to new heights, blending flawless technique with a vulnerability that captivated viewers and judges alike. Chelsie wasn't just performing steps. She was telling stories that moved millions. Her routines became moments of connection, drawing tears, cheers, and standing ovations from audiences across the country. That success launched her onto Dancing with the Stars, where she became a household name for 7 unforgettable seasons. Each season brought new challenges, new partners, and new opportunities to shine. As a pro, Chelsie transformed celebrities into dancers, choreographed Emmy-nominated routines, and inspired millions of viewers with her artistry and dedication. She became known for her creativity, patience, and the way she brought out the best in her partners. The pressure was immense, teaching, choreographing, and performing live each week, but Chelsie handled it all with grace, determination, and a smile. Behind the scenes, she worked tirelessly, perfecting every detail and supporting her partners through every step. Her ability to connect with both her partners and the audience set her apart. Whether in the rehearsal studio or under the bright lights, Chelsea's warmth and authenticity shone through. Behind the glitter and glamour was relentless work, late nights, early mornings, and countless hours of practice. But her passion for dance always shone through, fueling her drive to keep improving and inspiring others. Chelsea's journey from a young local talent to a national star proved she was more than just a competitor. She was a true artist, dedicated to her craft and to sharing her love of dance with the world. And with each performance, Chelsie didn't just dance. She inspired, uplifted, and reminded us all of the power of following your dreams. The glamour of dance hides a world of grueling effort. Chelsie has been candid about the physical and mental toll behind the scenes. Dancers are elite athletes, facing injuries, exhaustion, and constant pressure to create and perform at the highest level. Each week meant long hours, endless rehearsals, and the stress of live TV. The demand for perfection was relentless, requiring both physical endurance and mental resilience. Chelsea's honesty about these challenges reveals the reality behind the sparkle, Success in dance is built on unseen sacrifice and relentless hard work. When she left Dancing with the Stars in 2013, it marked the end of a demanding chapter. Her story reminds us that every flawless performance is earned through dedication few ever witness. Despite her outward success and the applause she received, Chelsie faced intense anxiety and a profound crisis of faith. Deep down, she believed she had to be perfect in every way to be worthy of love, not just from others, but from God as well. This belief weighed heavily on her heart, making her feel isolated even in moments of triumph. The pressure to be flawless, both on stage and in her personal life, became overwhelming. Every misstep felt like a failure, and every flaw seemed to confirm her deepest fears. The spotlight that once brought her joy now magnified her insecurities. When she struggled, Chelsie felt she'd not only let herself down, but also failed her faith. This led to a spiral of deep anxiety and self-doubt, making it hard to see her own worth. She questioned if she would ever be enough, no matter how hard she tried. Reaching this low point forced Chelsie to pause and reflect on what love and acceptance truly meant. She began to wonder if she could ever find peace without being perfect, and if love could exist even in her moments of weakness. Through this journey, Chelsie realized that love, whether divine or personal, doesn't depend on perfection. She started to see that her value wasn't tied to flawless performances or constant achievement. Slowly, she learned to accept herself, flaws and all, and discovered that unconditional love is always present, even when we feel most unworthy. This acceptance brought her a new sense of peace and confidence. By sharing her journey openly, Chelsie offered hope and encouragement to others facing similar battles with anxiety and self-doubt. Her honesty helped others feel less alone. Her vulnerability became a powerful source of strength, showing everyone that true worth isn't tied to achievements or perfection, but to embracing who we are. Chelsie's story is a reminder that embracing imperfection can lead to real healing and self-acceptance, and that we are all deserving of love just as we are. After years in the spotlight, Chelsie redefined success, not as trophies or titles, but as personal growth. She realized the real prize is who you become through the journey, not what you win. The lessons, resilience, and character built along the way matter most. External validation fades, but inner transformation lasts. Chelsea's toughest moments taught her that peace and authenticity are greater achievements than any award. She found strength in striving, falling, and rising again. Her philosophy encourages us all to value growth over accolades. True success, she discovered, is becoming the best version of yourself. Chelsea's advice for dreamers is clear. Be willing to do the work. There are no shortcuts to excellence. Success is built on relentless effort, often when no one is watching. But it's also about creating your own opportunities, showing up, being prepared, and connecting with others. When preparation meets opportunity, you're ready to shine. Mindset matters. Resilience, optimism, and self-belief are essential. Setbacks and rejection are inevitable, but your attitude shapes your journey. Chelsie urges dreamers to take control of their narrative and keep moving forward. Her roadmap: work hard, seek opportunities, and cultivate a powerful mindset. The path isn't easy, but it's possible for those who never give up. Her story proves that with dedication and belief, dreams can become reality. Chelsie Hightower's journey is ultimately about self-acceptance and growth beyond the spotlight. Her courage in sharing her struggles made her a relatable role model, not just a performer. She showed that vulnerability leads to strength and that true success is measured by who you become. The real legacy isn't trophies, but resilience, compassion, and self-love. Chelsea's story encourages us to value character over accomplishments. She reminds us to be kind to ourselves and embrace the journey with all its ups and downs. In the end, the greatest achievement is becoming someone you're proud of, a dance worth learning and a trophy worth keeping.